Maybe you need to know how to post to TikTok. Well, we're going to teach you that right now. A couple days ago, I posted a video about how to hopefully get approved to be an Amazon influencer. Part of that is that you have to post TikTok videos 3 times a day. Maybe you don't know how to do that, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to try and be as basic as we can. We're not going to do a ton of bells and whistles. We're just going to I'm going to show you a couple different ways to do it, and then we are going to be done. You'll know how to do it, you'll know how to post 3 times a day, and that's all you really need. So you can figure out the bells and whistles down the road. Right now, let's figure out the basics. So we are going to log into TikTok, and you're just going to come to your home screen, and then you're going to hit your plus button, which is to make a TikTok. And it's showing me, hi. Okay, when you're ready to make your video, you're gonna go to on the right side there is that little dude, the little picture icon there. So we're gonna hit that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go up here to my albums and then to TT How To. So I happen to put a few pictures in here. We're gonna select about 9 of those pictures. All right, and now one of my favorite little hacks that I did right when I first started on TikTok before I learned really anything is I'd use that little thing called AutoCut right here. You don't need to know how to do much. You just select your photos and then you hit AutoCut. So let me show you what that does. It's gonna process, of course. Okay. Okay, so for each one of these templates, it does something a little bit different with the photos, right? So right now you can see sort of the pace it's moving. Doesn't really have any sort of an overlay. It just is doing that, right? Let's move to the next one. Ooh, this one's got little sparklies. A little heart, that's cute. Okay, so I didn't do any of this, right? The templates are doing all of that. So think about like, okay, do I like that sound? Do I like what it's doing to the pictures? If not, try a different one. This is kind of fun. Okay, this is the one we're going to keep, okay? So once you find the template you want to keep, just hit the next button. And then from here, you can edit the cover. So the little thumbnail that's going to show up, you want to maybe edit that. So let's hit edit cover. And then you can draw this, see this little red square around the first picture? Well, it gives you the option to sort of drag it and find the photo that you want to be your cover. So let's go with that one because that's Remy and he's adorable. Okay, so now we're gonna hit save. Okay, so that's your little thumbnail picture on the top. And then up here is where you add your description. So whatever you want to put here. This is where I would write something funny and witty, of course. And then when you're done with that, you're going to want to do some hashtags. Okay, so I hit enter a couple times. It'll let you do that. And then you choose some hashtags. Think about hashtags as sort of your category. So you want to categorize these photos, this video that you're making, right? So I talked a little bit at the other video about using the hashtag FYP. That stands for For You Page. So that means it's going to sort of give it to everybody. And I'm okay. I like to have one hashtag in there that is just sort of a big one. So I'm going to do the hashtag FYP. Okay, and that's 6.6 billion posts with the hashtag FYP. So that's probably going to hit a lot of people, right? So let's hit that one. And then I'm going to do a hashtag, it's dogs, of course. So now I'm going to do dogs of TikTok. That's 40 million posts, right? Again, definitely one I want to use. So I'm going to hit that one. And then I'm just going to maybe do one that says cute puppies, because lots of people come on TikTok to make their day better. And so they're just going to look up cute puppy. So we're going to do cute puppy, which has 1 million posts. So again, obviously my puppies are cute, so we need to choose cute puppy. Okay, so we have 3 hashtags. You should probably do 3 to 5 hashtags. So whatever you prefer, you are just categorizing it. So that means anybody who might regularly look at cute puppy pictures, this is going to be sent to them so that they can look at it and hopefully they'll engage with your post, right? Okay. So once you have that, you can change your location if you want. You want to put wherever you are. I don't do that. You can change who can view the post. Of course, we want everybody to view the post, so you're not going to change that. But remember how we talked about, I just want you to sort of build up a lot of drafts. So right now we could just post it and hit post, but I want to actually just throw it in my drafts. So I'm going to put it in drafts. You find your drafts by going to your profile down here. You hit profile, and then it's on the far left side there. So that's the draft that I created. So really easy. When I'm ready to post it, I just hit that photo again. It's going to bring up the thing I just created. I would hit next from here, and then all of the stuff that I just put in, so the something funny and witty, the hashtags, all of that's already there. I built all of that and put it in drafts. So now all I have to do is hit post. So that's what I'm talking about with when you have some downtime, build up a few posts so that you can throw it in your drafts and then easily just post it. Pop into the bathroom, make a post. So this is an easy way to do that. So I'm going to throw it back in my drafts. So that's an easy way to do that one. We're going to go home again. I'm going to show you how to do one more post that's a little bit more how you might need to do it instead of using AutoCut, okay? So we're going to hit the little plus button again. And again, we're going to go right here to this little picture thing, okay? And again, I'm going to go to Recents and then go to the album I'm using. And this one, I'm just going to do a single photo, okay? And this one I'm going to just hit next. So this is a live photo. If you have iPhone, you know that live photos are a thing. Well, I really like live photos because it tends to allow you to sort of catch something that you might not have seen otherwise. This cracked me up. But because it's a live photo, we can loop it. Okay, so I'm going to hit that little button up here. See this little thing right here? This allows you to change what it's doing. Right now, it's on live, and now it's on loop. So that turn of the dogs, it goes a little bit faster when it's on loop instead of just leaving it on live. Or I could just turn it off completely by pressing it again. And now it's static. So it's just going to keep whatever that still shot looks like. The sound keeps popping up, so I keep turning it off. I apologize for the interjections of the sounds. It'll just keep putting a new sound on there every time you make a change. So I want that loop function, so I'm again going to hit that until I get to loop, which is there. And then, okay, so right now I don't have any sound on it. It's just these cute doggies looking at me, okay? So right up here, this next one, this allows you to put a template on it, okay? Maybe you wanted to put some overlay over that, and you can just keep changing it to whatever you want, and it'll do stuff on that screen. But did you notice that when I changed the template, what else changed? It no longer is doing that loop. So I don't want a template. I'm going to do this one all on my own. I'm going to hit cancel up top. Discard. Okay, so it's back to looping, which is what I wanted. The next thing I'm going to show you is this one, which is where you can put some words on your screen. So we're going to hit that, and I'm just going to put, did you say treat? Freehand, okay? So right now you can see the size of it. If you see this little dot over here, if you hit that and move it up and down, it changes the size of the font, okay? The other thing you can do is just pinch on your screen. Right where that writing is, you're just going to pinch right on the screen and it'll change it. Well, in theory. See, you just pinch it and it's changing the size of it. Okay? So you can use whichever way you want. When you're ready to edit it again, you can just hit edit, and maybe I want to slide it up a little bit. Okay. I'm going to use freehand and about that size. But I want the writing to stick out a little bit. I don't want it to blend into the background. So right up here is where you can change if it has sort of an outline around it. Like right now, you see it went to having a black outline. Or if you hit it again, now it's got a white box around it. That's going to make it stick out a lot more, okay? So I'm going to leave that. If I wanted to, this little thing allows you to change the color of the font. So I'm going to hit that. I could change it to, well, right now it's changing the background because that's what's selected. So you can change any of those things if you want. So we're going to keep that as white. Keep the font as black. What do you think happens with this one? Let's check that out. That's where we can change the font again. So if I decided, no, just kidding, I want it on heavy instead. That one kind of looks good, so I'm going to leave that one, okay? So we're going to hit done. And now with my finger, I'm just moving this. I just touch it, touch the screen, and now I'm going to leave it right here. Okay. So then the next option, maybe you want to put a sticker on the screen. These are little stickers. Okay, so you can hit the sticker button and you can choose any of these things. A lot of people like this one, so essentially you're putting this on the screen and you're basically saying, hey, tell me how cute this is. So let's select that. We'll select that one maybe. But you can scroll through and these are all little stickers that you can put on the screen. Any or all of them. You can put every single one of these on the screen if you wanted. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the little sliding scale thing. And I'm just going to type in how. I'm going to move this up here. So now it's sort of out of the way. It still shows my cute puppies. Okay, so those are some great options for you. Maybe though, you want to mess around with something else. If you hit that little button with the stars on it, this allows you to put filters on. So let's do the little reindeer pets because it's adorable. Ready? Oh. Look how cute they are. Little reindeer guys. So just little options that you can change things. It can change the background, put little filters on. So just more options for you, more ways for you to change the things that you want, if you so desire. I'm gonna go back to the original and we're gonna say natural because they're cute all by themselves. Okay, so now I'm just gonna hit cancel because I didn't actually add any of those effects. Okay, so now that's all I have on the screen. Then on this last one, or this one right here, that's where you can change some coloring if you so desire. It just changes some things. So again, it just allows you to customize so many different things. Okay, so play with it, have fun with it. There's so many options for you. Again, they're cute all on their own, so I'm gonna go back to normal and close out of that because I don't need it. So those are just some of the options. Again, this one changes your photo from live to static to loop. This one was the one that changed, allowed you to put another template on it if you so desired, right? But that changed what you did with whether or not it looped. Okay, this one was where you can add some font. This one was adding stickers. This one was more sort of filters. This one again was changing the coloring of things. So those are just some options for you. I want to make sure that you sort of have a good understanding of those sort of basic things, okay? And whenever you're done, whenever you're ready, you're just gonna hit next. And I wanna edit that cover to show it when they're turned because they're cuter there. Okay, so I'm gonna hit save from there and then we're gonna put a description here. And then it auto pops up and lets me put a little heart in. It's perfect. Okay, so again, more dogs. So guess what I'm gonna put for a hashtag? Well, we're gonna start with FYP and then we're gonna go, so you'll see that popped up with some of the regular ones that I use, okay? So dogs of TikTok, hashtag, cute puppy, hashtag, soul dog, perfect, okay? And then again, you can either post it right away or throw it in your drafts. So remember the drafts, you go to profile, and then there's your drafts. You got 2 of them we just built right there. So that's just a quick and dirty how to make a couple of TikTok posts, one of which made it a little bit easier because it was more automated for you. The other one allowed you a little bit more creative freedom, if you will. So you're gonna choose whichever one you so desire. You can just do a static picture. It doesn't have to be a video at all. You can make a video right inside the TikTok app. So play around with it, have fun with it. This is supposed to be fun. So try not to let it stress you out and just have fun with it. You can do this. It's not that hard. I promise if I can figure it out, you can figure it out too. Thank you for watching. I really hope that you got some value out of this video. Please feel free to like the video, share it, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment. I'm happy to answer all comments, and I'll catch you in the next video.